Saturday, January 28th, 12:08 p.m. New York time. So this coming Wednesday, in the United States, one of the big economic newses will be in the afternoon, 2 p.m. New York time. The U.S. Central Bank will release a statement and actions, either leaving interest rates unchanged or changing them. That should be very concerning of what they decide to do. It will have a huge effect, of course, on the interest rates as well as currencies. So I'm going to cover that in this video. We're going to look at the yields. Yields, wink, is related to interest rates. If yields go up, interest rates go up. And then the U.S. Treasuries, we'll look at then currencies. Let's get started. Looking here at the 10-year U.S. Treasury yield. Understand? The yield goes the same direction as the interest rate. So here, we're looking at a one-year chart. Each candle's a week. And we just closed yesterday. And look at that. Inside candle, yellow candle. That simply means that trading period, regardless if it's a day, week, or month, when I have them as inside candles, it didn't go above or below the prior candle. So that means indecision. Small trading ranges. Look at these two, real tight, where these are bigger bodies, higher and low trading ranges, real small the past few weeks. A lot of indecision what's going on here. Here's the low of this year. Yep. Last week, well, 2 weeks ago, was the low of the year. And here's the high of the year. So again, we're in a consolidation. All this is consolidation since going on last year. Yeah, up and down, but it's an consolidation. And right now, these lows here are retesting these. So like I said, coming next Tuesday, that binary news that's going to come out. Is this a trade set up to be bullish? Yeah. So again, if they raise these yields, raising interest rates, what are one of the financial instruments we could trade? Let's look at the 10-year U.S. Treasury. /ZN. It trades in the U.S. futures market. Again, the symbol is /ZN on the top left. It also offers options on it, or you could just trade a stock ETF. Again, this trades inverse. Again, so if interest rates go higher, this goes lower. Also inside candle. Yep. Inside candle means indecision. So this may be getting ready to roll over. Let's go look at the US dollar now. US dollar index. That's a key big financial instrument, has a correlation with the raising interest rates often strengthens the US dollar. Again, we're looking at a one-year chart, each candle a week. Look, this is a demand zone. This green area has been buying area in the past. That was a demand zone there, went higher. And look, this year we're down here retesting it. Let's zoom in. Right off the bat, low of the year right here, this yellow horizontal line. And we are inside that demand zone. The buyers were in the past. And this past week, look how small that trading range is. These past 2 weeks, small little trading candles. Demand zone, potential reversal. Well, if they raise interest rates, typically strengthens the US dollar. So this could be getting ready to reverse. Again, the current trend has been down. And see this wedge, these blue horizontal lines, that's a wedge. And it's getting tighter and tighter, right? Smaller trading ranges getting tighter and tighter. So several things to look for. Look for a break below here, or look for a reversal to the upside. Setups, trade signals, entries. We have a lot going on here. Opportunities, wonderful opportunities. You sit on your hands and wait for these opportunities to occur. Let's look at these currencies inside the US dollar. The major ones. Yep. First, look at the euro, because it's the largest US currency in the US dollar. Again, the whole chart is 1 week, each candle. So the whole chart is 1 year, and each candle is 1 week. Look at that. Here we're looking at the euro. Small little tiny candle, like a doji. That kind of candle is like a doji. Small body, wick on top and bottom. Right up here in the supply zone with sellers were. Potential reversal on the downside. And the Japanese yen. It's not trending. It's inside consolidation, inside candle indecision. Huge correlation, often, Japanese yen and gold. Yep. So the current trends here have been up, the Japanese yen against the US dollar. But now, it's a huge consolidation. Like I said, we have the euro that's been trending higher highs, higher lows. Not so with the yen. No, not for the past few. And again, the high of the year was right there, and the low of the year is right there. So we're above the low of the year, but below high of the year. And the third largest currency in the US dollar, the British pound. Yep, made a higher high, higher low. Been trending up. There's the low of the year. Same thing, a little tiny red candle. Let's go on to some other currencies. The Canadian dollar. It's green, higher high, higher low. Broke above this consolidation. And here's the low of the year right there. That's a swing point. Potential areas of retesting if it goes reversed. The Swiss franc. Wow, inside candle, indecision. So here's the high of the year right there. That stop hunt right there, bearish stop hunt, made the high of the year. And here's the low for the year. So this consolidation broke out right there, went up and reversed. That's a stop hunt again, inside candle right now forming. A lot of mixed signals, but potential. Well, we have setups occurring and triggers. And the Australian dollar. Here's the low for the year. Here's the demand zone. I'm going to show you this on the faster time frame because again, we're looking at a 1 year chart. Each candle is a week. So right now, the Australian dollar, new high for the year against the dollar. Yep, Australian dollar, new high. Higher high, higher low, testing midpoint. This gray horizontal line is midpoint. It tested it, went above it, but closed below it. That's interesting. Let's put this on the daily. Again, I said this is demand zone, and you maybe not realize why it's demand zone here, but we're going to see on the faster time frame, go to the daily. Zoom in. So again, now we're looking at the daily. All this accumulation, big wicks on the bottom. Demand zone, buyers are buying it here. That's why I drew the demand zone. We went down and retested it and didn't even totally retested it. But when this candle formed here, it was red, closed around midpoint, big wick on the bottom. And what happened? It was a reversal, ran up, nice. That worked out well. Not only that on these daily, look at that. Again, that midpoint was drawn off the higher time frame, the weekly. But look what happened here. We had a reversal. Or not a reversal, so we had an inside candle here on the daily too. Potential reversal. Or might have that breakout to the upside. That's one way I apply by multiple time frames. All right. Let's go on to the individual currencies now. Let's go on the currency pairs, but first look at the euro currency pairs. We already did the euro US dollar. Let's go look at the euro yen. This is the euro yen trending down. Is weaker euro and stronger yen. So look at the high there from last year trending down. Yep. So green for the week. Huge consolidation, low for the year, high for the year. Yep, it's just an acceleration phase. But again, still, the euro was stronger up here against the yen. Trending down gives strength to the yen. Euro, British pound, inside candle for the week, indecision. High for the year, low for the year. It's in a tight consolidation. You have two European currencies, indecision. But again, look at that. Those first few weeks, consolidation, move down. Yep, leaning bearish bias. This going down, it be strengthening the British pound, weaker euro. Euro Canadian dollar. New high for the year right there. Again, euro going up, giving strength against the Canadian dollar. There's a low for the year. So it was consolidation, breakout. Look at these new consolidation, staircase pattern, higher high, going higher, giving favor to the euro against the Canadian dollar. And just shy of that swing high. Oh, we took out that swing high actually. Yep. Let's zoom out a little bit more. How far back I gotta go? Oops, go back a little bit more. There we go. So that was the swing high from all the way back in 2021, right there. It looks like we finally took above it. Let's go zoom in a little bit more. 1-4. Well, that red was higher, so that red is 14643. Interesting. We're getting rejected it, so I want to keep that there. And the euro, Swiss franc being one of the safe haven currencies. With that consolidation, high and low right there, consolidation. Again, if this goes higher, it's better for the euro. And euro Australian dollar, not surprised. Huge sell-off. Here's the high for the year right there. And it's going down, giving favor to Australian dollar. Big impulse move down. One should be considered trading bearish. Short here. Nice breakout. Potential retesting area down here. Extend this out. Oops. So that was Europe here. Now let's go look at the second largest currency in the US dollar. The yen. We already did the US dollar yen. Already did the euro yen. Let's do the British pound yen. Yep, when this trends down, that's in favor of the yen against the British pound. So that was the high last year, trending down, giving strength to the yen against the pound. Big consolidation here. So here's the low for the year. Did make a higher high for this year right there, but small trading range, leading up to a lot of indecision. Again, tiny trading range, giving us a single something. And Canadian dollar, Japanese yen, inside candle for the week. Plus consolidation, high of the year, low of the year. Again, the trend has been down, giving strength to the yen. Swiss franc, Japanese yen, both are considered safe haven currencies. Who's the winner here? Yeah, it's trending down, giving strength to the yen. The yen is winning here. Look at that. This week, inside candle, tiny little candle, dodgy. See how small that is? And last week was an inside candle. So much indecision here. But we see there's a wicks up here on top. Supply zone sellers rejecting, going higher for the Swiss franc. So here's the low for the year. But here, that big hammer, bullish pin bar, has been retested, but haven't broken below it yet. Interesting. And the Australian dollar, Japanese yen. Well, we already seen on several charts, the Australian dollar was strong against several things, dollar, euro. Yeah. But here, you even see this was a consolidation. Here's the low for this year. And this solid broke above it, giving strength to who? The Australian dollar. Australian dollar is leaning strength against the Japanese yen. Got it? That's a trade idea, being bullish the Australian dollar, as well as being bullish, possibly will definitely be bullish. The Australian dollar, I showed you across the board, Australian dollar was strong against several financial instruments. And the second is the yen against several currencies. Let's finish this off by looking at the British pound, the third largest currency weighted in the US dollar. We already did the pound US dollar, already did the pound yen. We already did the euro pound. So let's go here, the pound Canadian dollar. Pound Canadian dollar, inside candle for the week, indecision. It's all consolidation here. There's the high for the year. There's the low for the year. Massive consolidation. Again, this trending up here was strength of the pound, weaker for the Canadian dollar. That's interesting what's going here. This week, wonder if that's going to roll over. And the British pound, Swiss franc, huge consolidation. I like consolidation. There's the low for the year. Here's the high for the year. So I like consolidations, and I like to look for short squeezes, and that's a potential trigger. Understand, this is a huge consolidation. I'll be looking here for the trigger, because when it breaks out of here, one's going to expect a trend, nice trend one way or the other, and good way to catch that. So notice what happened here. Bigger bodies went up, massive retracement. Yep. So this down here is concerning because it was small, but we didn't get these big impulse moves up neither. Yeah. So it still could be a possible fake out to the upside. And the final one, the British pound, Australian dollar. Same thing. Huge consolidation. Finally broke above it. So this was the high of the year right there. This year. And we broke below it. And closed below it. Yep. So opportunity for trading this bearish. For possible pullback. Let's take this on a daily, just see what it looks like for the past few days. Interesting. Yep, right there. That was the swing point, and we tested it. So taking that up back to the weekly, one might see a possible retracement up inside of here. Many thanks for watching. Hey, if you like this and it's helpful, please give it a thumbs up. Thank you, as always, for spending just a little bit of your time with me. If you've gotten value from this video, if this was helpful, then please consider sharing a small monetary donation to my channel by going below and clicking on my PayPal or Venmo. You can leave a small tip. If you don't want to share financial support, no problem. Just click the like and subscribe and leave a comment, please.